I always thought that 2025 was so far-fetched. Like, you know those years where you think, yeah, this is a long time, like this is not coming for a long time, and we're literally in 2025. Like, make it make sense. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Adebanke Oji. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Okay, you're gonna love it here. Okay, if you're not new here, welcome back guys. Happy new year. Wow, we are literally in 2025. It doesn't make sense. Like, I'm turning 24 this year. Like, bro, I'm turning 24 this year.
Well, hold on on that. Hold on. Now, hold on.
That is so crazy. I think that is so crazy. I'm getting to my mid-20s. That is crazy. I wanted to really just speak to you guys. So we're getting ready, but I'm going to speak to you guys about just like 2025 and, you know, some of the things that are just in my head. Like, I just want to just talk to you guys, okay? Because yeah, it's a lot. I hope you guys are having a great start to your year. I know the new year is always very motivating. Everyone wants to get on their Zoom, do X, do Y, do Z, and that's how I was feeling like a few days leading up to the new year. But can't lie, this first few days have been tough. They've not been easy because I've just been like dealing with personal things I will maybe talk about at some point, not anytime soon anyways, not anytime soon, so don't expect that. But I've just been going through some personal things, and it's like, damn, this is happening at the beginning of the year. And I also don't want you guys to think that like every time I'm talking about one issue or the other, or one problem or the other, life just happens, you know, and there's nothing I can do. Like, this is just where I'm at. A lot has been going on. Not a lot, why am I being so extra? Some things have been happening in my life just during this time, and there are things out of my control, but they've had such an effect on me this past few days. Because today is what's today's date? Today is just the 4th of January, and it's like, damn, like this year already started out with such a, you know, such a heaviness. And yeah, I don't know how I'm going to navigate this time. I mean, I know how I'm going to navigate it. Let's just say it's hard. I don't know if what I'm saying even makes sense. Let's just say a lot of the things that I'm dealing with right now are just really hard things, and I just want to be very honest with you guys, because it's a lot I have to figure out. Like, I have to change the way I've been living for a bit, and I have to come up with a new plan. And this has not been easy. It has not been easy at all. It's not been easy emotionally. It has not been easy mentally. It's been a lot, but I find that I'm handling situations a lot better now, just because number one, again, I don't have control over a lot of things that I'm going through, and the only thing I can really do is to face the things that I have control over. One of the mistakes I made last year was really dwelling on things that I could not control. There was a lot of resistance, or will I even say resistance? There was a lot of sadness over a lot of things that were not in my control. There was a lot of overthinking. There was a lot of fear. There was a lot of fear. Also, I'm using my NARS foundation. So I use New Caledonia to kind of do the base of my face, and then I'll use the lighter foundation in the inner corners. But yeah, there was a lot of fear last year. I was fearful over a lot of things, and I find that it kept me so stuck. My fear kept me so stuck even up until now, because can't lie, a new year is really just a change of time. I don't want to burst anyone's bubble, or, you know, I don't want to disappoint anyone, but that's the truth. Like, a new year is really just a change of time. Like, nothing really changes except from the dates. So it's still your same life that you've been living. The date has just changed. Fear really kept me stuck in 2025. In 2024, God forbid, I will not be stuck in 2025. Okay, we will, both me and you, we will not be stuck in 2025. But I was so fearful. I'm like, oh my gosh, how will people perceive me? What will this happen? Maybe this will happen, and this will happen. And a lot of the things that I feared, they do not even like come to pass. Also, please ignore my nails. Like, my nails are anyways, a lot of the things that I was scared about, they, like, in the grand scheme of things, they were not relevant. Let me just use an example. I was very scared of being perceived, or I was very scared I was very scared that I wasn't going to grow on my channels, on social media.
I don't think my fear was the fear of not growing or being perceived. My biggest fear was people seeing me try, because in the process of growing a social media channel, you're probably going to get low views, the engagements are not going to be great, and I think a lot of the times I felt embarrassed by that.
That fear kept me not posting. Like, it didn't let me post. I wasn't consistent, I wasn't showing up. And of course, like, how are you going to, like, the thing you are complaining about, the fear of not growing, how are you going to grow if you're not going to post? And a lot of these things, like, what fear does to you is that it really keeps you in your head. Like, it doesn't allow you to see the logical side of things. So I was just always in my head like, oh, this video is not going to do well, why put in all the efforts, why do this, why do this, why do X, why do Z. So I was just in the same position that I've always been in, not growing. And towards the end of the year, and I think you guys can testify to this, I was way more consistent. Like, I was like, okay, I'm going to put my back into it, I'm going to really show up for the channel, I'm really going to make sure that I'm putting my best foot forward. And in doing that, I realized that, damn, all this whole time, this whole year, all this month, all I had to do was just apply myself. All I had to do was just keep going, because the results, I started getting more subscribers, I started getting more followers. Something that I really want to adopt in this new year is to do things regardless of my fear, because that is all it really is. That's all it really is. It's just fear, and I can do it. Also, another thing I've learned is I'm always saying another thing I've learned is, but another thing I'm learning is you can do it with fear. You can do it fearful. Like, it's okay. It's okay to be afraid and still do something. And a lot of the people that we even see posting or doing so well on the internet, a lot of them, when you hear their backstory or they talk about where they started from, a lot of people were scared. Like, a lot of people are fearful about a lot of things, but what differentiates them is their ability to go regardless. And that's something I really want to cultivate. I want to start walking my talk, because I'm a yapper. I say I want to do this, I want to do that, I have these goals, I have this dream, I have this aspiration, I have this. But if you ask me, okay, what are you doing to, you know, to achieve that? What are the steps you're doing to get to that point? I'm unable to tell you what that is, because I am too scared to execute. And that's the thing too, with all this vision boards and plans and all this thing. It's good to plan your year, it's good to plan, you know, some of those goals, but none of those plans are going to come to fruition without any actionable steps to succeed. So if you say you want to get a job, how often are you applying? How often are you reaching out to people to get referrals? Because that's also me too, you know. I was not putting in that work, and I really had to sit with myself and say, yo, what are you, like, what are you actually doing? You say you want this, you want X, you want Y, you want Z. What are those steps that you're taking? Because it only takes one opportunity, one job. Even with content creation, it only takes one video, one thing to see you, and that's it, you know? So I would say my encouragement to everyone, including myself, is to not let fear govern your life in 2025. Let's all really stay accountable. Let's all really put our backs into it. And you're not an island. Reach out to people, friends, any way you can, you know, stay motivated. Try to do that, because I think that's the only way to really get forward. And again, this applies to me, okay? I'm not there yet, but I'm just saying, like, these are the things that I've quickly realized are keeping me in the same position, and I need to change it. I have not planned my year. Like, I haven't sat down, I haven't written my goals for the year, I haven't made my vision board for the year. I don't want to rush that process. I mean, I'm doing that today and tomorrow, but it's okay if you have not made your goals and your vision boards right now. Like, it's actually fine. The most important thing is that, you know, you eventually get to it, and you don't have to make a vision board if you don't want to make a vision board. Like, do what works best for you, but I do believe in setting those goals. I know that this year I have a lot of work to do. Like, I have to really apply myself, and I don't want to make the same mistakes I made last year, where I just made something and I didn't properly plan the ways I'm going to get there. So I don't want to make that same mistake. I want to ensure that I'm creating goals that I can see myself working towards. You get? So I don't want to really not stress. I don't want to rush that process. And I just want to ensure that I'm in a very, like, good headspace before I do that, because, like I mentioned, the past few days have just been a bit overwhelming for me, like, just with everything I've had going on, and I don't want to overwhelm myself even further. So I'm just going to really take my time before I make them. I want to be so audacious. I want to be so audacious this year. Like, I want to dream so big, and have so much faith that God is going to do it. So yeah, we're dreaming big this year, guys. Like, we're dreaming so huge, so big. So don't think small, think huge. Like, think of all the things that you want to be, the places you want to go, and trust me, you're capable of doing these things. You just have to really have audacity. Like, damn, yeah, I'm that girl. I can do it. I can do this. Irrespective of all the things I've been feeling, I've been very consistent with the gym. I went 4 times this week. Who is she? I started eating a little bit cleaner than how I've been eating the past few months. I've not had sugar too in like a week. Do you know that is such a milestone for me? Because if you know me, you know that I love sugar. I love my sugar. But I just started working on the little habits I can work on right now. I've been off work too for about 2 weeks. So that has really helped me just start with a routine. So yeah, I'm very proud of myself in that area. Also, I hope you guys let your concealer dry down before you blend. It's important. The first few months of the year, I want to focus on habit building. So to just ensure that I'm staying disciplined, I want to focus on discipline this first 3 months, like January, February, March, because I think that would help with every other thing that I want to do, like just ensuring that, okay, irrespective of how I feel or what is going on, I'm disciplined. I'm showing up to the things that I need to show up to. Another thing that I also want to ensure that is strong this year is my relationship with God. I definitely got into a better place with that. Thank you, Jesus. I think the last few months of 2024, I really put more effort into that walk with God. I started going to church more. I started doing my Bible study more. I started praying more. Apart from even just these things, I started just spending more intentional time with God. Without that foundation of God, I don't think I would have been able to do a lot of the things that, or I don't think I would have been able to overcome some of the things that I've been going through in my personal life, or I've gone through, without that foundation from God. And I really want that to be stronger this year. Like really praying, really being in his presence, and just ensuring that with every plan, with everything that I'm doing, I'm including God into everything. I'm not doing that on my strength, on my power, because my strength has only taken me so far. I'm doing that with the grace of God and with the backing of God, and that will only happen the more time I spend with him. So just ensuring that I'm really taking that walk with him very seriously, and not even because of the things that I want to get, because that should not be the end goal. Just making sure that I have that source, like I'm connected to my source, because yeah, without God you cannot do a lot of things. So just ensuring that, hey God, please help me, because my human strength can only take me so far. So yeah, and the plans of the Lord is always better than the plans that we have for ourselves. So we think we want X, but X might not be good for us, and God is the only person that can really keep us on track and keep us staying on the path that we're supposed to be on. So I really want to focus on that. I watched a sermon, and in the sermon the preacher was actually saying that with every plan that you make, you should have a Bible verse to kind of back that up. And I think that is something I also want to incorporate, just because you want to ensure that whatever it is that you're doing is properly aligned to what scripture says, it's properly aligned to what the Bible says, to what God is saying. And yeah, just inviting God into that process of planning, and just having that open mind that things might not go exactly how I want it to, but it will go exactly how God has planned it for me. And let me tell you guys, God's plan for your life is always better than any other thing that you might think. It's always better. Like, I've never seen a situation where God's plan has never been better. God's plan is always better, and I'm really holding on to that faith. I'm really holding on to that this year, and God will be with me. He will not leave me stranded. He will not leave me worried. He's always going to come through. I'm really rested, not ready to go back to work. Like, why do I have to work? Why do I have to work? I'm just a baby. I'm just a baby. I don't want to keep doing this. But guys, I'm an adult. I have to work. So yeah, let me do my eyeliner. I never like to do my eyeliner on camera. I think I've become such a pro at doing my eyeliner. Practice, 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 and you will get there, for real. I don't also think I'm going to wear lashes today, just because I don't feel like it, because I'm not going anywhere. I'm just doing this video, so I don't want to really stress myself. And I'm just wishing everyone all the best. I pray that you achieve those goals and everything that you're really trusting God for. And yeah, I'm rooting for you guys. Also pray for me when you remember me. I kind of made a vulnerable post like on the 31st, just saying like 2024 was one of the worst years of my life, because it really was. I think I was going on pilot mode. At the beginning of the year, I was going through a friendship breakup that really like hurt me. You know, I was going through a lot. I was going through a lot, but yeah, by God's grace, I was still able to overcome and achieve really great things in 2024. I reached 8,000 subscribers. I got to work with more brands. I think I already spoke a little bit about this in my chit chat video, But yeah, 2024 wasn't all bad, okay? But the prayer is that 2025 is a great year. And you guys are so sweet. Like, I got a lot of comments of people just like encouraging me, telling me that 2025 will be better, and by God's grace it will be better. I believe it will be better. I don't know, there's just something about this year that I just feel like will be good. So yeah, let me just hope for the best, be expectant for the best. I don't know how to feel about the makeup that I just did, but like I said, it's really just for the video. It's not too deep. I didn't speak about like content, what the expectation is, okay? I didn't speak about that, but don't worry guys, I plan, so help me God, I plan on dropping a YouTube video once a week. I don't want to give a date, reason being, if I tell you guys I'm going to drop the video on a Sunday, what if I don't drop the video on Sunday? You guys are going to come from my head. You say Banker is not consistent. So the plan is to post once a week. So that could be any day of the week. But it's I have a day in my head, but I don't want to say it, so you guys are not too much. I mean, saying it might help to keep me accountable, but just once a week. If I don't post in a week, you guys should come to the comment, say Banker, the video for the week, we haven't seen the video for the week. Come for me please, because I really need to be on my Zoom, and I really want to grow on this platform, and I love YouTube. Like, YouTube it feels natural to me. So yeah guys, I will be posting once a week, so stay tuned for that, and don't forget to subscribe. Like, if you're not subscribed, what are you doing at this point? Don't forget to subscribe. But yeah, thank you so much for watching the video. I know I went on such a rant, like the conversation went like this, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love you guys very much. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to leave a comment, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.